Well, ladies and gentlemen, the calm before the storm. You're all certainly welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Command the Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time coming across the channel, you know what the drill is. Please do like and subscribe. It would be really appreciated. Free of charge. It's not going to cost you a shilling to do it, so be a legend and do it if you can, please. Transfer talk. Let's be honest, the transfer window is not open until the first week of January. But Celtic and Brendan Rodgers and the scouting team are looking to obviously pick some heads in, have potential, bring these gems in from maybe the Championship in England or the K-League or the J-League or even leagues in Scandinavia as their business model does. And we're looking at a defensive midfielder and a striker. Now, we've been looking at this striker since last week. I haven't even brought up talking about him on the channel just yet. I want to do a bit of digging into him, and the same with this defensive midfielder, and tell you what I know and what you think, and I'm sure you will comment below and say yes or no, and that's how it really works anyway. So let's talk about the defensive midfielder. Now look, we have a couple of midfielders already. We have Rio Atate, Callum McGregor, Odin Holm, Bernardo, David Turnbull, Matt O'Reilly. We still have James McCarthy in the books somehow, which I don't know what the story is with him. And we have a South Korean defensive midfielder called Gwangju, which hasn't played much because he's been injured. So we're looking at a 23-year-old called Jung Ho-Yeon. He plays for Gwangju of the K-League. They're currently sitting third in the K-League. Now, their league finishes in December, very similar to the J-League. So the K-League and the J-League kind of go into kind of same path regards to schedules and games, domestic stuff. So we're looking at this guy, market value of 450,000. He's 5'11". He's never been capped for the South Korean senior team just yet. He's played 29 games so far this season, all competitions, 18 in the league as well, but one goal to his name. He's very similar to Gwangju. And to be honest with you, I'm not buying this guy. I'm not really feeling it with this guy. I don't know if it's the case that him and Kwon have a kind of funny similar path where they help that team be promoted. They're doing well in the K-League, and it's not buying it for me. We brought Yang in already this summer, and Yang's been pretty decent so far on the flanks. Some people are still saying, "Oh, is he good enough for Celtic?" Time will tell. But regards to this lad, I don't think we should be going for after him. I really believe we shouldn't be going after him. I'm not disrespecting the K-League because, you know, we've got Alf in the K-League and Alf's done pretty well so far. Yeah, he still has to hit the net domestically in the league, and he hasn't really done it this season in the league just yet. So time will come with Al. I think Al will be a good player. I think Yang will be a good player. Just, you know, a bit of sympathy for Kwon that hasn't really worked out yet because of the injury. So the next player we're looking at is a guy called Sinclair Armstrong. He's from Dublin. He's 20 years of age. He plays for Queen's Park Rangers in the Championship. He's played 39 times for them. He's scored 6 goals for them in his career so far, and he's been capped for Ireland as well. 5'11", strong physical player. Looks like he can do a job up there, and reports that Celtic have been scouting him for the last 3 weeks, and Crystal Palace are interested in signing him as well. So I don't know how this is going to go, because at the moment QPR are not really doing good in the Championship. They're kind of down the bottom of the Championship. So could be a case Celtic might get him for cheap. When I mean cheap, it's kind of looking at about 1 million, 1.2 million if I'm pushing it. So let's see how this develops. He scored a couple of times for Ireland under 21 level. He came on as well against the Netherlands in the last game for Stephen Kenny as well. So there is potential for this young 20-year-old, you know. He's a bit of a machine. He's very physical. And that's what Celtic is missing up front, that physicality. You know, we haven't replaced Giakoumakis. I know people saying, yo, always done pretty well. Yo, who's yo? Always done pretty well. But we need a bit of physical presence up front. And I think getting this guy in would add to it. It could be a case where he might come in and he just might not settle, and might be a disaster, and might be hit the ground running. So interesting times. Let's see how this develops with regards to Sinclair Armstrong and regards to Gang Young as well. So do let me know. Do subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you soon. Hell.